Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to be making these two enclosures that I've already built to this point, which I forgot why I didn't record to this point, but here they are like this so far, and I'm going to be making an expanding foam background for one of these, so let's get right to it. Okay, so here's the enclosure. Once again, I don't remember why I didn't record me putting this together. But basically, I put together how you're supposed to in the instructions, and I siliconed all the edges since it's being covered up anyway, and a crested gecko's going in here, and I don't want water leaking through. So let's get right to it. First, I'm going to be putting this in because I completely forgot to do that. God, that really just doesn't want to go in. There we go. Okay, now time to start doing this expanding foam background stuff. It's great stuff, expanding foam. So let's go ahead and take this plastic wrapping off. There we go, and I have to shake it for 60 seconds, so let's get started. And there we go. Let's go ahead and remove the cap. Screw this on. And boom. There we go. I think I'd go ahead and just pull this forward. Green means go, so let's go ahead and get started on this. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try to make like one big tree area where it kind of looks rounded out like a tree because I think that'd be kind of cool. Then the rest, I'm just going to kind of free ball it and say how I'm going to do it as I go. Okay, so that's kind of like the tree part somewhat done. Go ahead and just fill in. Did not mean to do that. Scrape that off. Okay, now I'm gonna kind of want to make some place to put like a little pot, but I don't have anything to like mimic a little pot right now. Let me look around. Okay, I was not able to find a small flower pot, so I'm just gonna continue to do the background and maybe make some like ledges. But crested geckos don't really attach to ledges in the wild. Oops. That's not really accurate to nature. I think me doing this back and forth pattern is going to make some kind of like cool rock ledges design, maybe. Like I said, I'm kind of just free-balling this. And there goes one can of expanding foam. Time for can numero dos. Time to shake her up. And there we go. Whew. Bit of a workout. Screw this on. Engage green mode. Let's finish up this background. There we go. There we go. I've gone ahead and used both silicone bottles, and here is it before I paint it and do whatever I'm going to do to it. I don't know if I'm going to paint it. I don't know if I'm going to use coconut coir or something. Guess we'll see tomorrow. Off screen, I went ahead and added this bulkhead here with silicone and some screen, and I'll be cleaning that up after I finish everything else. But here's the bulkhead. I'm going to be adding that to the other one as well. I'm going to be doing a different video on that. But let's go ahead and start cleaning up this background. Set down my tripod. Let me try to get like a better angle. You're going to be seeing that terrible lighting reflection right there. My reflection's going to be pointing it out. I like how it just highlighted that. That's funny. Here we go. Let's go ahead and just start carving away at this, saying I like it as I go. I think I'm actually just going to skip to when I'm done with all this, so that way you guys don't need to watch through all this, and skip to then. I have barely even whittled into the back there, but I've gotten that part done. And I think I'm going to go ahead and add the door. There we go. I've gone ahead and made a pretty ghetto looking little doorknob here. So let's go ahead and just actually first lay out all these into here, because that'll probably make my job a little easier. Just like so. And then just go ahead and set that in there, like that. Squat down for this. And I'm going to go ahead and just take each one of these teeny tiny little nuts. Slowly screw them onto each one of these. Okay, I'm going to continue this off camera because boy is that stressful. And there we go. Boom. Lock in place. Now I'll get back once I have all that carved out. Now that I've scraped up most of the back using a wire brush bit and some other stuff like razor blades and knives and stuff, accidentally did that, I'm going to be adding some cork bark to the back. So let's get right to that. I'm going to be first adding this piece of cork bark here. So let me go ahead and start shaking up this great stuff. And there we go. Go ahead and just remove the plastic off of there. Cap. Screw this on. Green means go. Let's find a spot for this wood. So I'm thinking, since I did already make this kind of naturalist shape, go ahead and grab the phone. I'm thinking about right there. Might look cool, but I also kind of want to make it go that way. Yeah, now I'm thinking about it, I think I like that idea more. Let me move it around little bit more, play with some ideas. I think I like it like this. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is add some expanding foam. Around the base, like so, and up here. Where it connects. You add some right here as well. Oops, get that piece off. I fill up these little holes too, I accidentally made. There we go. And I have one more piece of cork right here. Much bigger piece. And I think I want to add this just right here. I think I'll add it in the middle, like right there. Maybe I'll scoot it over a little. Make it look like that's a branch of it. Yeah, I think I like that the most. Yeah, just like that. Let me go ahead and just seal up the sides of this. Like so. Add some here at the bottom too. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and let that sit now. Hopefully this branch part doesn't slide away. And just press that down a little bit. And let's tune in back tomorrow. Just kidding, I have one more to add. So let's go ahead and figure out how this will look good in here. I think I kind of want it like that, so that way I can have a plant growing out of that. Yeah, just like that. You go ahead and open that back up. Go ahead and start filling this up behind. Just like so. You go ahead and try to fill up the underside of here too. And there we go. I think that just about does it. Go ahead and get the expanding foam off of there. Go ahead and close this up. There we go. And I also threw a coconut brick into there, so that way tomorrow we can start working on the actual background. Yeah. Okay guys, now I have gone ahead and I've scraped away at all that. I used a kind of, what's it called? One of these fancy dancy bits on the drill to go ahead and scrape up all the edges and clean it up a little bit. And the reason I did that to almost everywhere that I could was to make it so that the Gorilla Glue sticks easier, and that's what we're going to be doing right now. I'm going to go ahead and start with this already open bottle of Gorilla Glue. We're just going to go ahead and cover up the entire foam background. So let's get started. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through all this, or just skip it in general, so tune in when I'm done with this. Okay, with my 3 bottles, I somehow ran out. So I'm just going to add the substrate now, and then see, or not the substrate, the background material now, and then just see what parts I need to patch up later on. Just go ahead and start throwing some of this down. This is already pre-dampened as well, so it sticks better. There we go, and I mixed up quite a bit of sphagnum moss into this mix, so that'll help for some natural growth or something, I don't know. I'm copying kind of Clint's way of doing this, because he would use glue, Gorilla Glue, and that's what I am using, so we'll see how it works. I'm just going ahead and slopping this down, kind of relying on gravity in a sense, but at the same time, not, in a way. Trying to cover up most everything and not run out. Okay. Some more up here. Get that out of there. Pad some of that down. If I can see some of it through, that's not a big deal. But I don't want to be able to see a lot of the foam in the back through, because this will also be covered up with some plants and stuff of that sort. So I'm not fully concerned about that, but at the same time it'd be nice just to have it fully cover it up. Here we go. Go ahead and throw some down there. Okay. Down there is going to be covered, so I'm not really worried about that all too much. Like down here, it's all going to be covered by substrate. So it's fine if that doesn't get super covered up nicely. Okay. Put some more right there. I am going to go back over and probably make sure it's covered with some more glue later on. Like after this dries, I'll probably clear up the background tomorrow. Ensure that it still looks nice. There we go. I don't have a whole lot more of this left. I think I have just enough. Go ahead and start pushing some of this down. Okay. Add a bit more up here where it matters. Okay. And go ahead and probably grab some that was down here. Put that against there. That up there. Grab a bit more of this. Put it right there. Some more around here. Okay. Another open spot right there. A little bit more open right there. Running low on cocoa. I think I'm good for the most part. I'm gonna remove this piece. Yeah, this piece doesn't look good. You go around this side. Ooh, back hurts a little. Just gonna get rid of this little piece. Make sure I got under there nice and good. There we go. Just making sure I covered up spots up here. Grabbing a bit more of this. Shoving it into all the little nooks. Oof. There we go. My hands are now very dirty and a little sticky. And we'll get back to this tomorrow when it's dried. Okay, there is no extra after that. The background is now done. I will have me actually setting up the enclosure in a separate video because this video has already gone on long enough. So like and subscribe, check out my Patreon, and thank you for watching.